we're continuing. We are literally on like the last chapter now. It should be an okay volume. Oh, also, this is what I'm wearing. I got a hat because I was doing side missions. You all are welcome. I don't remember any of the controls, by the way, or what I'm doing. Okay. Pin. Turquoise Lane across from Cordona Abbey in northern Grand Surrey. Right. Cordona Abbey. The fuck is Cordona Abbey? Is it you? No. Where the frick frack snick snack have I gotta go?
2 hours later.
There's Turquoise Lane. Okay. It says oh, is Cordona Abbey that? Must be. Fuck it. I'm just gonna do that. Whoop. I don't know where I am. Oh, I'm good at fast travel. Also, I fully kitted out the place now. Why is the lettering so small? I know. I know. I had no idea why the lettering was so small. Run, bitch. Run. I hate ads. Fucking same. Is it this one? Oh, shit. I have to change. Quick. I have to change. Also, I got this. I have to go wearing something, though. I can't remember what I have to go wearing. A normal mask for normal people. Is this what I have to wear? I'm gonna assume so, although I feel like this has got to be what I wear. Then, also, John has a pirate outfit now, so we're gonna put John in the pirate outfit. I think this is what I have to go wearing. Can't be a Zappa gym without going into an abbey. Perform my Sunday's best. Don't I look amazing? Don't I look wondrous? Fabulous. Grand. Hydrate. Does this count? Spine check as well. Thank you. Also, if you're not able to do it yourself, mobility issues, make sure you're standing up, moving about if you need to, and we are stretching dos handies. Let us onwards. I am wearing the right clothes. Don't I look fab? Aren't I blending in splendiferously? Hello!
Welcome, sir. I do hope you...
Caffeine dehydrates. But it kind of doesn't, though, because the amount of water that goes into the product. Hello, John. You look fabulous, darling.
I think we deserve a rest.
You, me too, babe. The amount of like
Enjoy
water
the
and
evening,
hydration
sir.
that actually goes into
There
the
is still
product, it
plenty of
evens
time
out.
before the grand finale.
All right.
Okay. My, that was a lot of thigh on display. Long John Silver, legit. Speaking of a lot of thigh. Hello? It's okay, fair. Yeah, I have my logic sometimes. I don't know why I'm here. I don't know why I'm here.
What if I write an article about these people here? Can you help me gather information about Cordona's... My goodness, Sherlock. They made a blood fountain.
I'm
No,
pretty sure it's
John,
wine.
It's definitely not blood, just wine. Cahors, at a guess?
Is that going by the empty Cahors bottle?
The wine vapours from here will be enough to get me tipsy.
Are you okay? Let me just... Hi, John. Hi, John. Hi, John. Snowy, hi, love. How are you? Why any of this? Exactly. Level of dehydration is heavily outweighed by the hydration of the drink itself. Logic. I don't help with the game, but I believe you are here to make the world a better place. Ah, I hope so. Let's see what we got to do.
Oh, I heard the finale will be splendid.
What's the fucking finale?
Hey, Ansel, I see that look in your eyes.
Way. Hello?
Do not distract me. It's not easy to play blindfolded.
Can you play Wonderwall? No. Time of your life? Don't know where I'm going. Ooh! Cutscene! I accidentally the right way. Maybe.
Sherlock, friend. I wasn't sure you'd come.
Get out, wenches! Get out! Sometimes you have to beat the women back with a stick. Back, women, back, I say!
I see you are not yourself.
The more time you spend here in Cordona, the more I feel it my duty to bring you into our world and show you all we have to offer.
Are you okay, honey
What is
babe?
on offer today?
Pleasure, indulgence, relief, and relaxation. You've earned some time for yourself, have you not?
Those who know me would say I'm incapable of it.
Nonsense. I refuse to believe there is anyone permitted to know Sherlock Holmes.
I know, Sherlock.
You may be right.
Then free yourself from inhibition and expectation.
And say hi to new claims and my love.
And so are the guests.
All the love,
You should try to
Snowy.
enjoy
Go do what
both.
you've got to do,
It's
sweet
not
bean. I
healthy for
believe in
handsome
you.
men to spend every night alone, and certainly not in a house filled with such melancholic memories.
I must admit, my travels have proven more taxing.
Don't know where I'm going, but I know where I've been.
I'm less confident in my life and myself. Time of relaxation seems a distant dream.
So can I tempt you with a physical aid to your moral consolations? There's wine, of course. Something
Ooh,
to
wait, is
smoke,
that the one that we
or
were looking
perhaps
at
an
anyway?
artificial paradise? Yes, something more spiritual. A potentiator to sharpen the mind. A 7% solution of, well, that'd be telling, but you must
I don't
try
want
it.
to try your crack. That would be reckless.
My mind is my most valuable asset, and a
Next, we
finely
live
tuned
far away
instrument
from
I
one's
will not
visit. You can
risk
send someone in to
impeding
take
its function.
photos.
My
Ooh,
ultimate
noted.
duty
Thank
is
you,
to
thank you.
provide the world with truth, and I do that perfectly well as is.
Duty? You've never
Random
cared about
fuzzy
that
floating in the
before.
air is a vibe. I
course I
know. There are so many ghost orbs.
Exposing
It's
a
all
lie,
the sins of
revealing
my
a fact,
past.
that is a moral responsibility.
That's not morality. Morals are what happens afterwards when truth collides with consequence.
Is
Do
it
you ever
though?
follow up on cases you solved? Do you ever see what happened next? Visit the victims?
No, but I read the papers.
Ensure justice is served in the courts?
I read the
And how
papers.
do you choose where to direct your attention? Are there not deserving causes to which your
I'm
brilliance
a
could be
very busy
applied, but
boy.
isn't?
You ascribe me more power than I possess. I have
Need
a
place, see if it gets to get
narrow
with
skill
person
set,
answer the
and
phone so they
work
keep an eye
within
out for
that
mine.
mandate.
Aww.
What occurs
Bless 'em.
afterward is irrelevant.
With every action or inaction you
Yeah,
place a
legit. It became
finger
my
on the
fucking
scales of
13th reason to do
morality.
that fucking
Many in
window.
the city would see you as abdicating your responsibility.
I haven't.
Not me, of course. Morality
Has he
is
just called me here to
subjective,
slag
just
me
like
off?
truth.
Because it feels
There is
it.
little to be gained from indulging in it, and far better things to indulge in. Now I must insist on easing any burdens I've placed upon your shoulders.
Yeah.
Show yourself a kindness, and try
We still
this
have to
rather
get someone in to
delectable
take
concoction.
photos. Won't need it.
I am perfectly capable of coping with myself without medical assistance.
I don't
shall
need your
press you
drugs.
on it no further. But please do not refuse my gift. Take it with you as a souvenir of this special night.
Souvenir of what, exactly? But, all right, if only to put the matter to bed.
And now, our evening begins in earnest. I just remembered. I'm sorry, Sherlock. My mind's delightfully impaired.
Yeah, from the fucking drugs.
Please take this key. It opens the altar room, past the library.
Pardon? Altar room? What now, Werner?
What
Go
cult shit
quickly
is
and
this?
find our Fabio. Only you can make him talk. I'll join you in a minute.
I'm sure you fucking will. Remind me who Werner is? Wasn't Werner the artist guy? Who was into all the arts and farts? No, no. That was a butt. That was a butt. I'm sorry, Twitch. It's artwork. Don't be mad at me. Hi, John.
Look, I'm an outlaw.
What are they going to do? Arrest me? Well, I've done it now. How do I? Oh, there's the library. Hi, John. Having fun?
One of these books must open a secret passage. I know it.
Oh.
Romantic poetry and prose.
Ah, I thought it was going to be a magic book.
Codex Orchis.
Remind me how I do
Why does
things.
this occult book sound like a flower? These medieval botany and chemistry
Hang on.
books look even more satanic than the occult ones.
Hang on. Can I do another thing?
Well-known and recent
Nah.
plays to keep up to date with the current trends.
I thought it was actually going to give you like a secret thing. It did not. Altar room. What awaits behind door number 1? Oh, no. Hello?
My God. Was he here this whole time?
I have questions, bub. I have questions. Werner, what are you doing, man? Anyone can get to talk? Yeah, 'cause he's fucking dead.
The herbs here are Salvia divinorum. They have a slight hallucinogenic effect. This elaborate box must be for the ritual dagger.
That's currently
This oil
plunged
has
into
a
his
slight
chest.
aroma of flowers and olive. The ointment smells
Mouse-like.
mouse-like. I presume it is an aphrodisiac prepared from a Spanish. This one looks like a twisted symbol of Venus, drawn in a hurry.
Someone's tripped in balls. They couldn't even get proper like fake walls and they had to get the cardboard cutouts right. Hello. Hi.
A
Sorry.
blunt-force trauma may have suffered an internal hemorrhage.
Remind me how I do the thing? Oh, that's how. Tattoo.
This crude tattoo partially covers a slave branding.
Okay.
This worm-like sigil has been drawn with his own blood.
Yum yum. Why can I not? Oh, I can look at the dagger. Oh, you just hoiked it out with him. Sherlock.
This golden handle has a bloodstain on it.
Don't you go popping it back in.
The dagger is heavy and sharp, but lacks balance.
Don't you go popping it back in him. Thank God. Ooh.
The wound is deep. A precise strike reached the heart.
Jeezums. Look at the toes? No, I don't want to look at the toes.
The victim has clenched the fabric so firmly in his fist that it's nigh impossible to remove it.
Okay.
He died right here.
No way! Really? Oh, I had no idea. Come on, Chell. Ooh, things. For my Fabio.
Handcrafted and luxurious cufflinks. There's also a note. For my Fabio.
Key.
Anchos. The key is similar to the one that Vogel gave me. The capital F on the key fob might refer to Fabio.
Why would Fabio just have his name on a key?
Would you recognize me in one of these? I suppose not.
You're very echoey there, John. Where are you? What are you poking about in? You're nowhere.
Similar to
Yum.
the guest's robes, apart from the bloodstains.
Yum. Thanks, I hate it. What's behind
Pots,
curtain number 1?
decorations and tools for a more detailed set.
Wet handprint.
Identical to the robes the guests are wearing.
But why is it wet? Because wash your
The
hands?
pitcher is empty, but with puddles around it.
So somebody washed their hands. But there was a sink. Oh!
Blood clots are adhered to the sides of the drain.
Ooh. Okay. I'm finding lots of clues and I've still not really got a clue what I'm doing. There's been a murder. A murder. Spook!
This is a different ritual.
Some sort of ritual. Reading has naked woman. Okay. Stop boring the guests. Don't want to hear about your stupidities. I want to feel how beautiful they are and how generous you can be towards them.
How can anyone accept such behaviour?
I don't know, babe. I don't know.
A useful tool for a disguise arsenal.
A little bit. Okay. Anything behind door number 2? Hello, John. You're right,
What
babe.
about a quick pillow fight?
There's a lot of pillows, yeah. That's a very ominous mirror. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. Cigars?
Enough cigars to burn down the entire mansion.
Is that on my to-do list? Will I be burning down an entire mansion?
An open wound spoiled the carpet.
Oh, how audacity. There's also a wine bottle with blood on it.
Blood.
That'd be the
A
blood
sturdy
for
bottle and a
trauma.
not so sturdy human. It didn't break only because it was unopened.
Oh, there's a riding crop.
Why don't people tidy up after themselves?
That is your concern, to finding a riding crop with in blood. Just, oh, these people are so messy. So messy. If only they learn how to, you know, drag a brush around after themselves. Ugh. Kuh. Kuh. Okay. You're a fucking weirdo, mate. You're a fucking weirdo. Mind Palace. Okay. Was sacrificed during an occult ritual. Oh, okay. Casebook. Loads of clues. Oh, I got a challenge. Ask me to leave information. Might use to write an article exposing the elite. Give me a second. I'll be right back. John has a challenge for me. Are there any listening ins?
May I ask you something?
I can't help you with that, sir.
But who can help me with that? No. Hello? You?
Excuse me, just one
Jeeves?
question.
I have nothing to hide, sir. But I've never heard of this.
This isn't working. You might need a different tack.
Well, I'm trying, but there's nowhere to eavesdrop. Oh, yes, there is. Hi, Ha. How are you, gorgeous? No. Just hit up until it works. I was owned by an occultist architect, dedicated his life to conducting a powerful ritual from the Forgotten Tome, but the ordinary magic circles proved too weak for it. That was why he built this mansion. A keen eye might notice its shapes correspond to certain magical symbols, as some walls have cavities. One day, the architect simply disappeared. An ash stain on the floor was all that remained. Perhaps he was successful in
That's
his
what
endeavour.
I like about this party. Bring me more dirt, Sherry. One more piece, and I can expose these base hedonists.
Okay, I guess I'm listening in more. Do I have to find someone else to listen in? No? Maybe? Very well, watching and sewing. Ah, what are you sewing? What are we working on, love? It's gotta be somewhere else where people were, right?
Nancho's had to enforce the mask.
Oh! Uncover the identity disclosure scandal. Political crisis? Fired after the incident. Uninvited. No? No. Yes. No. Okay, so cheating, offended, and something else. Give me a second. I'm gonna eavesdrop again. No. Fired. No. No. Offended. No. Cheating. Political crisis. People described a scandal from previous party. Vice Governor Cowden was found by his wife-to-be, a Prussian duchess, in the company of young men. Although the marriage was intended to be a political one, the emotions of the duchess were real. The incident instigated a political crisis between Cordona and Prussia. Although there were only few notes of protest, Governor fired his
I'll
protege.
pin them down, this scoop. Thank you, Sherlock.
You're welcome, John. Rumor has it. Okay. I'm installed package. Yes. Oh, dun dun dun. Okay, occupation level. Ooh, that'd be good. That would be good. Right, let's see what else I had to do. Pen evidence. You okay, babe? Hang on. Normally out by 8. Ah, that's fair.
A person leaned against the doorframe. They left a smudged trail of blood. A bloody
Smeared blood.
handprint on an armchair. The wounded person was here for some time. There appear to be no further traces leading to the altar.
Ooh. Okay. Anything else pour moi? I think that's that bit done. Yeah, so now I just need to go talk to Butt Munch McGee about... No, fucking come back here. That one. Okay. Yo, Barrel! What is up, love? How you doing? Yo, if you're not flying Barrel, what the fuck are you doing? Go, 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 go! If you like chaos, go. Yeah, cafe breaks in, drive from there. I found cotton. Yes!
Werner,
Oh,
can't you
I'm so happy for
explain
you.
what is going on here?
On nights like these, it's not unusual for some attendees to get a little exuberant. It's part of the appeal.
Exuberance a bit
Unfortunately,
different
it appears
from
things have gotten out of
stabbed,
hand.
babe.
Yes, some are more prone to bend the rules of
Chaos!
normality.
That's murder. I doubt there's anything left to bend. Why did you not tell me immediately? We were chatting about trivial matters for
Yeah.
some time.
If
Bestie
I'm
boo.
completely honest, Sherlock, I've consumed a rather potent cocktail of substances.
How's
My
Shirley
attention
home?
slips and drifts.
Um,
but I'm
last
glad I thought
chapter
to call for
and
you.
apparently
You
very
sent
pissed
me a
off, but otherwise
disguise.
great.
Oh dear. Did I?
Not
Well,
moida,
since I
a
found
little
the
bit
body,
of
Mr.
moida.
Manchios has
You-
agreed that you can investigate the
Demi
matter.
Lingley. Ah,
I
thank you,
promise
thank
my
you.
mind will
I
behave
walked into my
itself
charity
going
shop and there was
All
like
right.
yarn and I
Pull
was
yourself
like,
together, Werner.
right. How
How
did you
did
find the
discover
body?
the body?
Cheeky
In
bit of
between
moida.
guzzles of alcohol?
I mean, I'm kind of
Oh,
grateful
such
for
a
murder,
performer
otherwise
was
he's going to be
right with
incredibly
Fabio.
dull.
And came to inquire further. It was a staged ritual where he was to play the principle of life.
And the
And he got
rehearsal was
stabbed in the heart,
unsuccessful?
babe.
Huh. Who knows? I found him alone on the altar, his blood dripping to the floor.
And then-
Then I
Murder!
called Mr. Manchios.
Judas, no.
So I told him about you. We left the room and locked the door. Then we were
Filling time?
waiting for you was stressful. We indulged in some simple comforts. Overindulged, perhaps.
You're an old duck, mate.
Mr. Manchios is the owner of the manor, yes?
And the host of Cordona's most memorable parties. He promises even the ugliest
Slow
guest
down for
apartment
your
for the night.
London
And for the ones with
town.
more
Not imagine the
unconventional
home
tastes,
story, the worst
Mr.
cries. It's the
Manchios
last...
provides
I know
other
who bought the
services.
last Freddo
Was
in
a
the shop.
caring
I mean,
person.
that would turn
You
into a
cannot
murder
begin to
story, let's be
imagine.
honest. I'd murder someone.
The police remain unaware of this tragic event?
Some of them may be hiding behind their masks. They conceal many things. But we didn't want the authorities to create more
So
problems.
you called me in and
Besides,
sent me an
after a few
outfit like, here you go,
cocktails,
bestie,
their
whenever you want to
incompetence
rock
will have
up.
soared to new heights.
How do you know I even want the case?
I promised you relaxation. If there's one thing I know about you, Sherlock,
Are you
it's
still
that
hopped
nothing
up on
soothes you more than a
drugs?
good mystery.
Drugs?
Were you well acquainted with Fabio, the victim?
Everyone knew Fabio, or wanted to.
He's very handsome, but I
His
still think our
beauty
Shirley's more
was the
handsome.
talk of the island. Too handsome to go unnoticed.
Apparently he got a
was
bit too
magnetic.
noticed, babe.
Fat wallets fought for the privilege of having him. He offered the pleasures of performance.
Are you
and
excited for the
more.
end of the month? Excited for the end of the month explosive? I don't even know if I should call it explosive or barrel, but it's more fun for me to be like, barrel! Tell me about the ritual.
What about the fertility ritual? There was something about Fabio being a principle of life.
Fabio was supposed to portray the beauty of life's origin. Flowers,
Oil, not a...
Not this travesty that seems.
It's just the
straight out
fact
of
that Sherlock was
Inquisition.
investigating the
So this
dagger and
ritual
Delas
is
just
not
pulled
the
it out and was
fertility
like,
rite.
oh yes, the
What was
ornate
it meant to look
dagger.
like?
It begins with
I'ma
a woman
keep
lying
this,
naked in a flower
you
bed
fucking
on the
tit.
altar. She represents Gaia. the
Makes me
earth.
feel like a 90s serial.
As
That's
a
good.
cavalry warriors, we chant for the principle.
I don't know if that's
As
good
our
or
cause
bad
reaches
though.
climax,
I'm just gonna
Fabio
switch. I'll
enters
flick
and
between the
copulates with
two.
her.
It's more fun. Keep you
After
on
he
your
finishes,
toes.
I stab her with a dagger.
It
part's
isn't
just
not a
pretend,
vibe.
But the intercourse is not?
I did not
Get
expect
EB a
you
lot.
to be
EB's
such a
not bad,
prude.
yeah.
Are you a
I'm calling
virgin?
EB or just
There's
barrel.
nothing to be ashamed of, but it would explain the color of your cheeks. a fertility rite marks the start
He's
of our
slagging off my
festivities.
complexion.
The principle of life
I'll have you
is
know our
beauty,
Shirley is
intimate,
beautiful.
essential.
All
It must
right.
not be stopped.
Yet it
And you
appears
whacked that ugly
someone
mask
did
on him.
Stop it. What about the naked woman?
What
Can you
naked
tell me
woman?
anything about her?
Oh yes, Matista.
Wait, when was
She's
there a
one of
naked woman?
Fabio's compatriots and a performer too.
Hang on.
Seen her today,
I'm
actually.
missing something here. Did we see a naked woman?
When you discovered the body, was the door open?
No, it was locked.
Oh, I
that
had to
reminds
stab him.
me.
He came for
It's
my
a minor
he came to my
detail, but the
complexion.
first time I came to speak
Exactly.
to Fabio,
Honestly,
I left
self-defense.
without entering, having been unable to open the door.
You didn't have the key.
No, I had it. Don't look at me like that. I was mostly sober. I suspect there was a key in the other side of the door, blocking the lock.
That detail may very well be major, Werner. Well done. So you returned later only to find the lock was not blocked.
Correct. After an hour had passed, I tried again and was able to unlock the door. That's when I discovered poor, handsome Fabio.
So,
All right,
Shirley,
fucking hell.
do you have any ideas about the case?
Perhaps, perhaps.
Oh, it's time.
I think
What
I
are we
can
going to be
deduce what
doing?
happened here.
Are we sitting or are we lying down? Oh, we're sitting down. Last case, and we're sitting down. Well, you got stabbed. I know that much. All right, babe. All right. Poor handsome Fabio died for being too handsome. Of course. He naked. So it's whether Fabio or someone... My money is on someone else locking the door. Because someone else had to have removed the key, right? That's my logic. They hid the bloody cloveses. And then mysterious person washed it their hands. Okay, because someone bonked the boy. Yeah, because he got blunt force trauma. No, that wouldn't make sense for the next one. He'd had to have crawled. Because there was a handprint here, meaning he must have been standing. Right?
You're not even trying.
Oh, foot off,
Shirley.
man. Foot off.
Concentrate.
Fine. We'll see if he was dragged then. Was he dragged? Fucking drag you in a minute.
The bottle was used as a weapon during a scuffle in the
There was a
smoking
handprint
lounge.
higher or, which I guess
Then,
could have been
to
the
ensure
killers,
no one
but...
would interrupt, the murderer locked the door.
Huh?
The unconscious body of the victim was moved to the altar.
Someone woke up with an attitude.
Once the body was
It's
on the
too
altar, the murderer
hot.
thrust the dagger into the victim's heart. Symbols were drawn with the blood.
Yeah.
The wardrobe was used to hide the bloodied robe from anyone's eyes. The killer washed himself. and took a
Yes,
clean
the
robe
perfect
from the
hiding
hanger before
place.
leaving.
Just behind a sliding
Are you
door in
alright?
public access.
You're on the floor, not moving.
I think I know what happened here.
Mind Palace! Okay. Fabio was assaulted. Was sacrificed on a ritual stage as cover for a true murder motive. Murder clean themselves. Fabio's key was used. Murder had possession of a key and locked the door. Okay. Case book. Got a couple of things. I've got a couple of things to talk to him about, apparently. I'm gonna pin that. I'm gonna talk to you. Right, stop
I'm starting to put the
drinking!
pieces together.
You just
Fabio
sat
was
there,
stabbed.
supping away near a
See,
dead body,
nothing
like,
gets
oh
past
yes,
you,
another
Vernon.
Tuesday for
Yes,
me.
He was stabbed, but only after being knocked out in the next room and placed here. I do not yet know why.
Moida!
So, who's responsible?
I don't
Well,
fucking
it
know.
was
I've been
one
here 5
person
minutes.
working alone, and the murderer has now donned a robe. He or she could be hiding in plain sight. We have lost time, Werner, but your discretion may prove to be a benediction after all.
You're gonna provide evidence.
The murderer had to have access to this room. After the crime, he used his own key to lock the door. So, who had the key to the altar room?
I'm not sure. As a special guest, I was provided one by Mr. Manchios. He should be able to tell you of any others.
Where can I find him?
Most likely in the main hall, entertaining
Mask
his
with
guests.
golden stars.
He has a
Okay.
mask with golden stars. You can't miss him. But please be discreet.
Okay. Be discreet. Oi! You murdering people! Where are you, you bellend? Gold footings. Gold stars? You? You. That has gold stars. You!
Could you help me?
I can't help you with that, sir.
There are gold stars on your fucking mush, mate! They sent narrowing the footing thing down.
Kurt Manchios, I presume. I'm Sherlock Holmes.
There are 3 people wearing the same footing mask.
The one Werner told me about.
Mask is far more terrifying than a murder. I know.
It must belong to a handsome
nightmares.
man. Can I call you Sherlock?
As you wish, Mr. Manchios.
Ugh.
Mr. Vogel asked
Oh,
me
he
to
gives
help.
creeper
The
vibes.
body in the altar room requires answers, and quickly. I suspect the murderer to still be here.
What? Lower your voice. I don't want anyone to hear us.
But what about Fabio? What about Fabio?
Did you know
He's
Fabio
dead, man.
well?
Demon.
Stop talking to it. No, I just want to talk to the demon.
Subject.
Ah, we have a self-care trifecta. I do need to get another drink, though.
Such an atrocity.
I'm gonna leave him whittling
Think
on.
what it means
Be right
for
back.
me.
Go get a drink,
Wonderful
people.
Evening for so many good, influential, and rich people has been ruined. I have betrayed all my promises of exotic delights.
I don't understand. Surely a murder would affect your reputation to a greater extent.
Please, isn't this why you are here? I thought you were a silent magician. Do your tricks and make it go away.
Have a drink. And here's a vessel from sleeping token. I mean, I get it though. I know someone who has a fixation on masks, we should say. This counts. And to hydrate. As we're stretching our handies. I know people are crafting as well. So stretch your dang hands. And spine check. I don't know if everyone can do this because of mobility issues, but make sure you're not sitting on uncomfortably. Make sure you're not cutting off any blood flow, because I know what you're like. Monster count? Monster will do, yeah. As my child, I say love your face when everybody has a mask. I know, but love your face. Hi, cuddles.
I
It's
need
been
to
a
find all
murder.
those who had the key to the altar room. As far as I know, Mr. Vogel, Fabio, and you had access to it. Is that correct?
That is correct, yes. Also, Matista and Santos.
Santos? Who is that?
Santos Pinchetti, my major domo. In his opinion, at least.
Where are they?
I'd like to speak to Mr. Pinchetti and Matista. Do you have somewhere I might have a private conversation with them?
Of course, of course. Let me think.
Every time he shows me
Matista is
no.
entertaining the
My
guests
knee has been
somewhere,
really out of whack
and
today, my left knee.
Santos- Oh,
Masks are
yes.
terrifying though.
He
They
will
are
be
a little
busy
bit,
with
yeah.
the
It's the fact you can
servants.
kind of see the lips
Or the
moving.
cook.
That's
What's that
actual
noise?
hell.
What's going on?
Has there been another murder?
Praise filth. You're under arrest.
Oh, we've been surrounded. Where are they? And oh, I'm so sorry. Why are they getting beaten to fuck? What is going on? Wait, what is happening? What is happening? Why is everyone just getting murked by the police? I mean ACAB, it seems fitting. But what the fuck is going on? Chaos, yeah? They didn't run around with shotguns having a good fucking time, didn't they? Look at him, he's like, nah, I'll fucking shoot the lot of yous. What is this? You downstairs, legit. He's just that vibe and he's like, I'm gonna watch this shit. Sherlock! Sherlock! We're gonna need another Sherlock, I know. What the fuck just happened?
Committed a crime, and now I have to free you, kiss your hand, and apologise for the inconvenience. Your Grace.
I did tell you that Mr. Vogel and I were innocent. I emphasized it in my statement.
Your statement? Thanks to some bigwigs who work for the so-called good of the country by releasing fleas like you.
The fuck?
Thank God we have Vogel in this letter. Once I get to that goldfish, I'll...
Bigwig? Oh, my wretched brother Mycroft and his long nose.
Wait, did you say Mycroft? Mycroft Holmes?
Am I finding out shit about my mom?
Are you the youngest son of Violet Holmes, rest her soul?
You knew my mother?
Not personally, no. Not exactly. I was
What a
working on the
lousy
paperwork for
fucking
that
job
case.
you did, because I know it was the fucking doctor who messed
I
her
didn't
up.
make the inquiry,
Alright,
but I
you
remember seeing
wank.
some notes. Why?
Perhaps we can negotiate. I could be quite useful.
Huh. Got you hooked, right? You know what? Stark and the others think they're the smartest here, thanks to you.
To be fair, Stark
Let me
was
get
on my
this
ass and I
straight.
couldn't be asked with him, so.
Are you listening to me, lad?
I'm all ears.
Take this case. Report to me only, to Constable Harvey Oswald. I'll leave everything I have on this table. Find the murderer.
Yes,
Be a
sir,
real
Mr.
copper.
Bossman, sir.
Question the suspects, make them sing, give me something substantial.
And if Mr. Vogel is not a suspect?
If he's innocent, then you can take your favourite degenerate away from here. If you slip or mess with the evidence, then trust me, your brother won't save you from my
I mean, I'm
bloodshed.
glad I didn't get shot.
Meanwhile, I'll be checking the archive for you. If anybody asks, then you're a consulting detective.
Let's make a start then, partner.
I mean, that completely descended
I'm
into
glad you
chaos.
managed to get the
Sherlock
scoop
joined his
before the
stubble
rat-
on with Marker. No, I let him have stubble because he's cute as shit. Hang on. Look how cute he is. I also can't change clothes right now, so I'm a bit bummed out. Okay, we're looking at evidence. Following a report from a witness of satanic ritual who claimed to have found a body, the raid on the Manchester mansion was granted, resulting in the arrest of multiple suspects and dispersal of a group in masks and robes caught in an act of gross indecency and unnatural behaviour. The body of the victim was found lying on an altar with a knife wound in his chest. Officers identified the victim, Fabio, 20, a local performer and artist. Arrested suspects. Vogel. Richard, claimed to be written by the victim, claimed to have found the body, is infamous in his eccentric personality. Carried the murder weapon, whoops, a dagger, and other items of evidence. Invited by another suspect, presumably to obstruct the official investigation. Manchester was the owner, paid the victim to participate, had access to the crime scene. Antista? But where's the other guy? Because there's another guy, Sancho's? Right? Fabio's partner and participant in the ritual tried to escape, resisted arrest, owned a book with a description of the ritual in the altar room. Then the guests are temporarily detained. But there
Back on
was
track to solve
another
this.
one mentioned. Fred. Yeah, Santios Pinchetti. A witness reports suspicion murder at Manchor's mansion in Grand Surrey. During preparations for the social party, I heard loud noises from the closed altar room. Immediately, I thought of the sacrifice of a living being overviewed by none other than Kurt Manchios. There was blood on the walls, strange symbols, and a dagger in the heart. As soon as I was able to think clearly, I rushed to the police station to report my findings. The station responded to the station responded to the deposition by sending a patrol while the witness left the station and went home. This is sus as fuck though, because what's-his-face said he couldn't get into the room, so the person who knew exactly what had happened had to be the one who'd done it. And with all evidence. Dope. But no, he's not drawn on with Marker. I meet him pretty. Hi, John.
I can't go back to prison.
Back? You never went to prison in the first place, babe. Right, we're going Mind Palace. I've got a couple of things to talk about as well, but Projectius is a suspect who should be arrested and questioned. He had a key, which he did not mention in his deposition. No. Fuck it, I'll leave the rest for now. Fred, what are you doing, bub? Might have to close that window,
I found Werner.
Eh? Hi, Werner.
Werner, are you
Hi,
all right?
babe.
Oh, yes, yes. Everything's fine. In fact, it's something of a family reunion. My brother spent quite some time in this place himself.
You should not be here. I told the police everything I knew, but they
Ooh,
refused to
good
let
boy.
you go.
You see him.
They require proof to free you.
Ha! What did you expect? The mighty Sherlock Holmes swans in, tells the officers what to think, and the world obeys?
Of course not.
However.
Anyway, I struck a deal with
I
the
have struck a
constable,
deal, and now
I've
I'm
got a
investigating, so
free-handed
fuck you!
investigation. I find proof to
Doubting
solve the case for him.
me!
He obtains files about my mother's death for me.
Well done. If one has the power or will
It will be.
and can act, then one must. I wonder, suppose you couldn't get the proof to your truth. Would you tell a lie to the guard that enabled my freedom, knowing my innocence? Would that
No.
not be just?
I wouldn't lie for him. Fuck off. What should I say? Should I lie to him about lying for him? No, I wouldn't lie for you. Huh? I don't think I would. That's the thing. I'd just be like, nah. Sorry, bestie. I mean, if I knew he was innocent, would I lie to prove he was innocent? Would I lie for him? I'm gonna lie to him by saying I would.
I suppose that in the pursuit of justice, if truth was ineffectual, then one must resort to other means to achieve the outcome. I would do it.
Oh, Sherlock, that is sweet of you. Alas, if the police are after hard evidence, then I suppose neither truth nor lying
I lied to
would
him.
do.
That is absurd. I can resolve this without compromises. Do not give up hope.
Sorry.
I'm not supposed to know anything about this. I'm not supposed to know anything about this.
Well, it doesn't matter.
I have learned who told the police about the crime. It was Santos Pinchetti,
Do I know him?
the major domo of the manor. He cleans up after you.
Well, then he does his job perfectly. All but invisible. I couldn't tell you the first thing about him.
Okay. There's no one about. Do I just have to... You someone I need to talk to?
I'm Sherlock Holmes. I'm helping Constable Oswald. You
Ah,
are
yeah.
Matista, Fabio's friend.
This body, yes, it's Matista. But it's a mere shell that will die someday. Just like Fabio.
We're a bit miserable, ain't we, babe? His end was predictable. Oh,
Please
let's
accept
not.
my condolences
Let's not be
for
like,
the-
hey, he was gonna die someday, babe.
I'm just here to ask questions and find Fabio's murderer.
It will not bring Fabio back.
You have to observe. Let us. Oh, there are evidently some triggers in what I'm about to witness. There's another mark as well. Ooh. Ooh. We'll go with this one, dissociated.
You
That one
have
seems to
both
fit better.
old
She just
and
doesn't
new
care.
scars. Some from the time when you were a slave with Fabio. Other scars have a different origin. The guests pay good money to torment you?
I am skilled in giving pleasure, but I don't participate in such practices.
I thought your body was...
For sale? It's true. Many unwanted things were done to my body. And the pain...
Just skip through
Cult
this conversation.
Yes.
How did you escape?
Something happened. One night the master fell down the stairs. I made him fall, and he died. We ran away that day.
Good on you, gal.
We managed to get on a ship.
Get
and
on you,
travel back
gal.
to Gordona.
See, there are
Fabio
some
and I
murders to be
started a
approved
new
of.
life here. It was very hard at first, but it became better with time.
Hi, Fred.
Until today.
Do we think that the past caught up
The
with them?
bruises on your neck are not self-inflicted. Someone else made them.
Yeah.
Some guests can't contain themselves. They even bite. Sometimes.
I mean, if you're into that, but at least, you know, consensual and shit, damn. Okay. I need to go to the archives. Fabio did it. Wait, that was an option. Fabio did it? Excuse me. I don't believe that. Yeah, I don't believe for a single second that Fabio would do that. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna go talk to the constable. This is the other person, right?
Good day, Mr. Manchios.
Ah, this is the other
I am
person.
Constable
Can't contain
Oswald's
themselves,
partner
always
in
gets
this
me. They can, they
investigation.
don't want to.
Be
Yeah,
quick
exactly.
and gentle. Some of your colleagues are untrained boors. Although I don't mind meeting young officers. The new blood here.
If you cooperate in finding Fabio's
You're not my type,
murderer,
babe.
there will be no need to meet with the boars again.
That voice. Werner's friend? You're the policeman. What a disappointment.
Only an undercover agent can scour a ditch full of deviants. I am a consulting detective, although I'm capable of replacing the entire department through my consultations.
Sharp-tongued, I like it. May
Pick up
I
your
presume
knitting.
This tongue will get us out of this trouble? I would be so indebted and glad to repay.
Mate, nah,
Nothing's
I want nothing
changed.
from
I'm
you,
looking for the
babe.
murderer. That's the only way to get us out of trouble.
But it shouldn't take much time, correct? We're all busy after
Oh,
all.
I'm sorry. Do we have
I need to
court in the
examine
morning or
first.
something? Fucking creeper. I don't like him. He's a smug old git. Rash of exposure to hair dye. Oh, someone's old and doesn't want to be old. Wash your hands in a hurry. We're looking like a sussy baka. Lavishly expensive. Of course he hides his fucking age. Fuck off. Extremely rich and frivolous, eccentric, organizer. Spends his life in the company, however wishes to hide his true age. Concerned aging to point where he's makeup and hair dye. Yep.
You are a little over the top with your use of makeup, Mr. Manchios. Is it so difficult for you to acknowledge your age?
Well, Sherlock, that's easy for you to say to an old man when you look as though you are barely 15.
Oh, thank you. It's
But
the
still,
MB
it shouldn't be an
genes.
issue for someone of your status.
For people of my age, it isn't an issue, no. But the younger ones can be so afraid of wrinkles and grey flecks. I have to adapt.
You might want to deal with the greys in
Such
your
a
eyebrows then,
methodical
babe.
man who cares for his body but misses the soap under his fingernails. Are you so impatient, or perhaps even impulsive?
Oh, I'll
I
fucking
wouldn't call
rinsing
myself
him
that.
now.
Silly little details. If I missed it, it wasn't important. Or rather, it was less important than who.
Like
or
hiding
what
a
I was
body!
focused on.
I'm gonna give you evidence and I need you to tell me shit.
You'd better ask someone else.
Well, I tried to ask you.
Do you have any idea who tipped off the police to raid your mansion, Mr. Manchios?
Of course. It was you. I could even say you
Oh, I
shut
should have locked
me
him in there.
there.
Oh,
A good
fuck
guess,
off.
but the wrong one. The fellow who did that was Mr. Pinchetti, your major domo.
What? Santos? But how could he even know? If he's
Exactly,
not the murderer
mate.
himself. The ungrateful swine.
Exactly.
He has
How was he
dared
supposed to know unless he was
besmirch my
part of it?
reputation.
Or
Not
witness
a
to
very
it?
eloquent choice of words.
What should I call him then, since he's a snitch? Make him talk, Sherlock. I'm quite certain he knows
Well,
more
yeah, he
about
didn't tell
the
him that he had a
murder than
key
he's
and
told the
shit,
police.
so... Yeah, oh, I've got to pick his brains about more.
You'd better ask someone else.
Also, you can see that I've got a controller plugged in, because every now and again it'll switch the controller buttons, because I've been playing Fable 3.
That's not something I know much about. That's not something I know much about. That's
Well,
not
I don't
something
fucking know
much
then.
about. That's not something I know
Can I
much
ask you about her?
You'd better ask someone else. You'd better
No,
ask
wrong
someone
thing.
else. That's not something I know much about.
Oh,
You
cufflinks.
bought an expensive pair of cufflinks for Fabio. Were they his price? Or were they a tip for an exclusive show?
Hi,
It
Fred.
was pure business.
How you doing,
Fabio escorted me
booby?
a few times. I was merely showing my gratitude.
Sure you
This
were.
pair cost a small
Hey, if anyone
fortune.
wants to show me their
You must be
gratitude,
extremely grateful then.
I'm
Tell
entertaining,
me
just
more.
not how Fabio
You've
did.
thrust a knife in an exposed nerve, Sherlock. Yes, he was my protege.
Well, someone
and
thrust a
my
knife
beacon.
into this guy's
With
chest,
my
so I think we're a bit
experience
past that, babe.
And his beauty, we could have achieved
Bullets,
anything.
hi, sweet.
had
How
faith
are
in him.
you? How are you
I would have
doing,
made
boo?
him.
What was he like?
What was Fabio like? His personality, his habits? Anything you can tell me?
He was the brightest star of my parties. Young, magnetic, and
Oh,
full
wait,
of
you look
energy.
good, does.
I don't even want to mention his beauty. Otherwise, I'll be sobbing.
An expensive champion, I imagine.
His performances were flawless.
Creepy bastard.
He deserved his payment. Do you think he was murdered because of money?
Possibly. What about the other guests? Were they used to opening their wallets as well?
I wouldn't
Wallets,
restrict my guests from
legs.
anything.
Who could say?
I'm sure Fabio received a few coins from others for his services.
Mr. Vogel told me a little about your parties.
Yeah, tell me
but
about your
I
parties.
would
Tasting
like to
day
know
by
more
day. Oh,
directly from you.
sweetheart. I hope things
I'm
get
all
better for
yours,
you, my love.
Sherlock. You have me arrested and locked here with you alone.
Ugh. Oh.
Why
Mate,
did
you're
you
so
invite Mr.
creepy.
Vogel as your special guest?
He's a pretty fellow. He's capable of surprising the public. He has a talent for saying words that
Oh,
no
can
one
I skip
else
through
would
this
wish
without having to
either
listen to him
say.
talk?
I suppose I can't.
He is
Okay.
a free addition to the eccentricity.
Ugh.
I'd like to know who you usually invite to
Yeah,
your
it's
parties.
gonna be.
Free minds who are able to leave reality for an evening, who can taste forbidden fruit without prejudice. There is nothing that quite spices up life like these parties, assuming one is old enough and has worked many years for the good of one's country.
Oh, all true labourers, I see.
You snarky bitch, I love you. Okay, Mind Palace again. Okay. That's an idea. But they've also scrupulously clean. Prepare himself for the depravity, hello? Okay, I think that's that lot done. Now I just need to go talk to the detective inspector person, Pillock. Right? To the archives! How do I get out of here? How do I... Is that out? Well, they're having a fun fucking time. Hello! Anything for me? Where is my you need to go and arrest this prick?
Have you considered Mr. Santos Pinchetti as a suspect?
The snitch? Have you seen him? I mean, my breath could knock him down. What's so special about him?
As a major domo, he has keys that open all the rooms, including the one to the crime scene.
Just a
Could
little
have
orb.
testified only to circumvent suspicion, don't you think? We need to question him.
Right. I'll send our men to fetch him. Stay here.
Yes, sir, Mr. Bossman, sir.
They brought him in, Mr. Holmes. Here's
Number
the key
7.
to interrogation room number...
Thank you.
Thank you. Out of my way. Do I have anything else to talk to you about? Well, where do I go for that? Can I change outfit now?
Would you like to report a crime?
No. Can I?
You can question Mr. Pinchetti in the interrogation room.
Number 7, he said, right? 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh, look at this little weasel.
Mr.
Look at this
Pinchetti,
little
a
weasel.
pleasure to meet you. I'm Sherlock Holmes. I'm helping Constable Oswald.
I've already told him everything I know. I'm only a witness, sir. Everything's in my report.
And I've read it. You forgot to mention that you hold the keys to the room.
Why are you
where
holding that
Fabio was
information?
found. I need only to find if the crime was intentional.
But I need to return to my duties.
I doubt the
Your
house will
duties
fall
but
without you, Mr. Pinchetti.
doth butter no
Just be still
parsnips.
for a few seconds.
We're observing. Repaired multiple times. He broke. Ooh. Psoriasis or an allergy? Stain? Colour more than once. You don't make that much doing what you do, huh? Stepped in blood. My money's on financial difficulty. Okay.
You are the major domo of a rich mansion, and you seem barely able
You
to
broke,
afford
bestie.
decent clothing. You hide under heavy makeup a skin disease that might be treated with more onerous but less harmful means. Do you have money troubles?
You broke,
Do
babe.
not have a lot of means. The pay is below what you might expect.
But you could easily change your job if your employer does not meet your elementary needs.
One can change his employer, that is true.
And the blood on your shoe, where does that come from?
He didn't even change his shoes when he got home.
I don't actually know. Perhaps from a guest.
From a guest. Oh, I may have just stepped in blood at some point. You know, they just bleed sometimes.
Did you know Fabio?
Not personally. He was a frequent guest, and cleaning the mess after his
Yeah,
performances
spunk and
was
olive oil
tedious.
are hard to
Mr.
clean out of
Manchios always had a
things.
role for him, and mainly the leading one. The parties were always Fabio-centric.
And
Because apparently
Matista?
he was
Was
hot.
she as popular as her partner?
Don't tell her I said this, but I do not think so. Mr.
You scared
Manchios
of
hired
her?
her only because Fabio refused to work without her. Mr. Manchios used to see her as a worker. She was tasked with entertaining the guests, unlike Fabio, who could pick and choose.
Okay. So what's this? All evidence. So I need to go and talk to someone? Oh, all his confiscated belongings. Okay. More keys!
I recognize the key from the altar room among these.
I'm glad you do at a glance, babe. Sandos, my hopeful slug. You begged me to include you in my will, so I did in my latest revision. Receives a jar of mustache wax and salt lamp. What a wank! You work for a dickhead, babe. Yeah, I'm gonna ask you about that.
Mr. Manchios says that you begged him to be included in the heritage. Isn't that a little extreme, even for a major domo?
Yeah.
He's not only my employer, he's my uncle. And I'm his next of kin. The only one. Mr. Manchios flatly refuses to pay a family member. All I have to do is repay his so-called love. Cleaning up the filth after perverts and decadents. He's imprisoned me. The best I can hope for is a new broom. That's why I wanted to have my part of the inheritance.
Is it that bad? You have a roof above your head,
I mean,
a salary,
Shell,
and the
babe.
status of a major domo.
Can you really be judging?
I'm forced to dye and stitch my threadbare clothes, and the holes in my shoes are painful. I'm ashamed every time a guest looks at me closely.
Why do you think your uncle treats you this way?
My mother, my uncle's sister, had me illegitimately. She died, and I was given the surname of one of the maids.
But you are entitled to some of the money that belongs to your family.
He thinks not. I was not responsible for my mother's death. I work hard, and he pays me nothing. I feed on the leftovers.
Honey boo.
While he wastes our estate's property on decadent parties.
Would be a good
He
reason
paid
for wanting him
Fabio
out of the way,
handsomely and
though.
showered him with expensive gifts for their disgusting relationship.
Are you saying No homo. In the month of gay rage. Honeyboo. Okay, I'm gonna go talk to what's his face about this. Wherever old man creepy is. Hello, creepy old man. Hello, creepy old man. I don't like you.
Thanks for joining our cult.
Naomi!
I've read the letter about your will. A harsh method of ridiculing Santos. I doubt he will use mustache wax when
I
he
love
wears
your
no
face and
mustache to
missed
begin
you.
with.
I love your face and I missed you
Just
too.
a
Thanks so
slug
much for
here.
resubbing. Heck,
Tell him
18
I
months.
shouldn't
What the
have to provide
shit?
for him.
Thank you, my
He's a
love. I
grown man who shouldn't
appreciate
sit on
you.
his uncle's
Let me
neck.
know a
He
colour.
conceives himself
We'll
as
do
my
that
only heir.
nudes next
And
time
who is
you're
he to
just
you?
live because
He's a
I've not wanted to
leech on my
crochet because my
aging
hands were
body.
hurting so bad
It
from
has
the
only
weekend.
added
Also, I
problems
burnt
to
my
my life
hand.
since the death
Can't
of
really
his
see it
mother.
anymore.
I fail
So I
to
have a
see
burn
why you
now.
made him your major domo.
Because
He
I'm just
needed to
silly.
know his place, so I taught him.
Okay. Both sides off. But yeah, the actual metal brackets broke. Okay. Alright, babe. Thank you. Sorry, our window had a dicky fit. Right, do I have anything else to investigate? I have to talk to someone about this. So who do I go and talk to about this? Who do I go and talk to about this? Gonna be O'Keefe for Tuesday? Should be.
This area is restricted.
You're restricted. If I go across. Evidence room.
Good night. Your ticket, please, if you want me to help you.
That
I'd
one.
like to check the evidence from this case.
And who are you?
Oswald sent me. I'm a consulting detective.
His partner, then? Let me see. Ah, a ritual murder.
Burnstar? Yeah, it was all
bunch of
because something rolled
degenerates.
to the back of the oven, so I got
Wait a
like one of my
second, I'll
little
bring it to
wooden
the table.
spatulas to get it out, but the tray got me. So close to finishing the hood, but one had to put it down, half a horn left to go. I've not bothered with the tendrils, and I just need to do the hair. Holy shit, okay, right, hang on. There is a ring.
It's a miracle this ruby hasn't tempted anyone.
I mean, it's tempted me. Gib.
All the keys of the mansion on one golden ring.
So this is Big Boy McGee's.
A heavily perfumed handkerchief with the
Yeah.
initials KM in the corner.
Is this
An emergency
Burger?
kit for boredom.
Is this the letter? The hate letter? Yeah, Vogel! Here's your mind and sound. You cannot control your bitterness, not around me anyway. For me, it's too great a risk to ignore that kind of behavior. I can be, speak, and play with anyone I choose. I'm not another Matista. You pay me, but you haven't bought me. Of course, I'll keep all your generous donations, even though they hardly compensate for your last terrible outburst. I'm leaving you, although Matista will still be around.
Not the time for privacy.
Yeah, no time for privacy. Can I read his journal? Let me read it!
Werner's personal sketchbook.
What's in there? Am I gonna get banned if I look at it?
A handcrafted charm that contains hair and nail clippings.
Okay.
Her key to the altar room.
The power of love,
That's
blood, and
not for
mandrake.
bedtime reading.
Not massively, no, babe.
This ex libris belongs to Manchios Library.
But did it open a secret door? Illustrations, naked body, recently deceased object of interest. And that's power you possess. Use force male feeling nature. Pierce heart with a golden dagger to be rid of the blood that does not love you. You're a symbol representing your love. While waiting for the resurrection, recite the
The
charm.
book describes a ritual similar to the one performed.
A hot
in
pink
the
nude?
altar.
I can do you a hot pink nude.
Thank you, officer.
Didn't do the whiskies either. Yeah, they just looked like a lot. Like a massive farce, right? Okay. Power of love. Oh, come on! Fuck off, man. Gave him expensive gifts and he had feelings for him? No! That one worked. Con Santos Pinchetti, by the content of the letter, it may have been addressed to Kurt. Ooh! Okay. Blood on the shoes. Clean themselves. Kurt knows the blood stain in the shoe. I don't feel like it's him. Although I definitely did. Hang on, I'm just gonna click everything. I've been forced to have Curtis' desperate hope of obtaining heritage, but it hasn't paid off. That's not going to be linked. Okay. I may have said in the while discovering the crime scene. Yeah, that's where my money's at. Okay, so that's where we're at so far. So I need to talk to Vogel. And I need to talk to her... Matista? No, I need to talk to Manchos and Batista. You got your septum pierced! Ooh, how's it looking? How is it looking?
Area is restricted.
I see you. I see you. Hello, John. Hang on. Let me go in here. There we go. Okay. Alright, Naomi. This one's for you. You will? Yeah, I don't know how your septum looks. Where's the letter?
There is undeniable evidence that you were the original recipient of this letter.
What are you talking about? Is it addressed to me?
Your protege wanted a fresh start, it seems. This is sufficient.
Looks freaking stunning. Does it? I need to
Hurt
see.
my star? Are you insane that you would accuse me of such a thing?
Well, he
He
didn't
did not
want
consider
you,
himself
Honeyboo.
as yours. Since you deny everything, let's move on.
I don't
Do you
want to
have any
move on.
idea as to how the letter could have ended up in Mr. Vogel's pocket?
You were the
Vogel's a
detective.
nosy bitch.
Perhaps he took it from Fabio. Werner was a little high.
Okay. Okay. Now let's go out the book.
Do you recognize this book? Could Matista have borrowed it from your library?
She didn't ask me. How ungrateful.
The things
God, I
described
hate
in
him.
the book
I don't
were
even care who did
inspiration
it
for the
now. Can I
rituals you
just say
perform?
it's him and
Do
move
you
on
really
with my
believe
life?
that blood, symbols, and incantations can resurrect the dead? They
It's
are
not there
just
to resurrect the
eerie
dead.
tales
This
with a
one
mix
was
of
to
occultism
relinquish the
and
love that
voodoo.
didn't love you back.
My rituals are a stage
Taking selfies?
to
Ah,
show
pick up,
some
pick
of
up.
the forbidden pleasures.
Oh, you are such a creeper.
This book, The Power of Love, Blood, and Mandrake, what do you hope to achieve?
To learn more about the invisible strengths that govern us.
Hi, boys.
Or was it a coincidence?
The universe is rarely so lazy.
If you
So
say
I got both
so.
the boys up here. Who's the case? Fucking well, both of you. Damn right, both of us. Wait, what? Oh, like you didn't know. Like you didn't know. Okay.
I've nothing to say.
Could Fabio have written this letter to Kurt Manchos?
Oh. That could be. I never thought Mr. Manchos could make Fabio that angry, though.
What do you
The
mean?
skill,
Well,
clearly.
Fabio wanted to disassociate from Mr. Manchos. Clients who are in love are both a blessing and a curse.
They give you lots of shit, but they want
Fabio
so much
was
more.
here tonight.
Money. In our line of work, we can't afford to turn down clients who pay as well as Kurt Manchos.
Hi, Fred.
Was Fabio afraid of Mr. Manchos?
Not at all. The old toad wouldn't dare to do more than sweet talk and touching.
I still feel like
Talk
it's
can be
him.
forgotten, and touching washed away.
Do
Okay.
you practice occult rituals?
For protection, for fortune, to wash away the ugliness of the world. Sometimes to survive. I have the gift, and I'm learning to use it better.
Did you use your gift on Fabio?
I only used white magic. Love charms lately. Fabio became so distant. I just wanted
Oh,
him
you're not
to
making
be
it look
with
good
me,
for you,
but I
babe.
suppose I'm not as skilled as I thought.
Okay. So I want to talk to, I guess, Vogel about that, but Mind Palace first. Power of love. May perform the ritual to bring his love back. Yeah, but why would you kill someone to bring their love back? Because they ain't coming back. Shattered his feelings. Good! Creepy old man. Right, where are you? Come here, babe. I have questions. Letter.
I have reason to believe that the intended recipient of the incriminating letter may have been Kurt Manchos.
Well, that makes sense. Too bad I can't remember how I came to possess it. Though I did spend quite some time with Mr. Manchios during the party.
Unfortunately, even with an answer, that may still not be enough to clear you with the police. But fear not, I will persevere.
I hope your attempt to put things straight will make up for...
You being on a bender?
Touché.
You being off your nut? Yeah, sounds about right. The letter itself on various substances slipped the letter to make him look like a suspect. I'm on that. So if I go for him, it's all pointing. A sexual predator! Staged crime is a ritual to blame Matista planted the letter in Vogel's pocket to avoid suspicion. Manchos is not considered for the life of others and deserves to be hanged. Death! Death to the creep. Should we just get the creepy old man killed? Because honestly, I'm here for it because I don't like him. Also, it's so weird that this is all taking place in one area. I feel like I'm missing something, right? I feel like I'm definitely missing something. I still feel like it's him, right? Because I don't think I have any other... I've got no other clues. Right, I've got no other fucking clues. He is a fucking creeper. He is a fucking creeper. So, Fabio, obviously, was just doing what he wanted to do. This guy was in love with him and wanted more. And Fabio was like, bitch, no. And he was like, oh, well, I guess you die. So he seems like the kind of creep that would definitely do this shit. Yeah, have you seen this? Heartbroken and panicked, did not mean to kill him. No, my money's on this. Kill him! Kill him! Kill him! Right, you creepy old bastard. Oh, you're gonna die. Hang on.
I appreciate your...
Why is it saying Mind Palace? Yeah, no, we're fine. I know what I want to do. Accuse!
The murder of Fabio did not have a ritual purpose, Mr. Manchios. It was staged by a man who wished to...
Creepy old bastard!
That might be true. That poor girl Matista wouldn't dare to kill the only man who cared for her. So, Santos.
Mr. Pinchetti snatched at the chance to solve his problems.
Ungrateful little scum. Will he be executed?
But what for?
No, babe.
He informed the police as to the crime, that was all. He couldn't stage the ritual, but he found the body, I believe.
I can't believe it. Why did Werner do
Oh,
it?
no.
Mr. Vogel. He had no reason, and he won't be a scapegoat as you plan.
Oh.
You put Fabio's letter in his pocket when he was intoxicated, didn't you?
You can't be serious.
Oh, I am dead serious, bestie. Dead serious. Oh, what do I go with?
You're at the twilight of your life.
The twilight.
You have no partner, you have no
You're
children.
an old fucking bastard.
You had feelings, however, for one man. That was Fabio. You loved him. That is, you wished to own him with money and gifts. But he was also a free mind,
Freaky
was he
bastards
not?
go to jail.
He turned his back on you. Quite unjust. Love, so cruel and painful. And Fabio, with his words and deeds, made you feel the more wretched. So you killed him.
Windows
You
fixed.
must surely perceive that my sensitive nature wouldn't allow me to
Sensitive
hurt
nature, my
anyone.
ass, you control freak.
We can very often deduce someone's life by their shoes or their fingernails. You are a meticulous person, but this murder was fairly traumatic and filthy. After you stabbed Fabio, you were covered in blood. You panicked and neglected to rinse the soap from under your fingernails.
Yeah.
The devil is in the details, Mr. Manchios.
Nonsense. I missed it simply because of the busy
You
schedule
are
of
a
the
neat
party.
freak who is
Of course,
obsessed
a
with
stage
every
murder or
detail
something
from
like
your
that.
hair to your skin. You really think So you just missed a
You
little bit of
staged the
soap under
murder
your
as a satanic
nails.
ritual. It
You
was
feel
easy
it when
for
you get
since
soap bars
were the
under your
one who
nails. You
wrote the
feel that
scenarios
shit.
for the parties. It was your way of avoiding suspicion.
It is
A respectable
60s,
man
70s,
in the
babe.
60s.
Early 60s.
Nah,
hosts the cream
babe.
of Cordona
Late
society
60s.
cannot
Early
possibly be a
70s.
murderer. But the guests who behave like animals in his mansion, of course, one of them could have killed Fabio.
I did oversee a few of the rituals, but I did not stage Fabio's death.
What am I going with here? Premeditated.
The young performer played with your emotions.
Because he knew that he'd been rejected
That was
anyway.
painful to realize.
And then he
You
called him
spent
back.
So much time
So he
and
had
effort
to go back.
be with Fabio, but he didn't respond in the way you would have liked. You wanted to be loved, but Fabio shattered your dreams. In the smoking lounge, he teased and mocked you. He wanted you to suffer by offering himself to others. The deception was unbearable. You struck him, and then you staged the ritual. You planted the letter in Vogel's pocket and attempted to set up Matista.
What poppycock? Sherlock, stop this game now.
It's not a game,
There is
babe.
no stop word, Mr. Manchios.
There's no
Relax.
stop word. There is no
Enjoy
safe
it.
word here, bitch.
I'll pass the remainder of this case. to
The safe
Constable
word is
Oswald.
justice, and you
He'll
ain't
know
got
what to
any.
do with you.
Bye. Bye bye. Hello, hi gorgeous. Doing good. How are you? Sorry, there's just murder happening. Give me a second. Hello.
I have a name for you. Kurt Manchios.
Is that so? The master of the Sabbath?
The man himself. Mr. Manchios couldn't stand to lose control over his lover. A deadly revenge that deserves a proper sentence. I have all the evidence to charge him.
A
Yeah, we
degenerate and
do.
a murderer. I'll make
Goodbye.
a name thanks
Glad
to
you
that
do
for
well,
sure.
sweet
As
bean.
for my part, not everything was in place.
Get justice for Fabio.
Perhaps some
Vengeance of the
documents were
Lamb.
transferred somewhere else, but I couldn't find a trace of them. Then I remembered. The discarded document drawers where we put the lost papers or the badly labelled ones. Including
learning.
the crime scene
Tragic
report of
backstory.
Violet Holmes's case. Everything I've found is on the desk here. Take it.
He
Your
doesn't seem too
persistence has
trusty.
saved me.
Yeah, well, we had a deal after all. Your friend is free then. You can...
Emotional damage!
Everything's on the desk where? Oh, shit dicks. Okay. Officers arrived finding deceased identified as Mrs. Violet Holmes lying in the garden of Stonewood Manor. Visual inspection showed the victim to be thoroughly soaked with a deep vertical incision down her throat. Likely hypoxia, awaiting confirmation. Main subject. Oh, I fucking told yous. Was the doctor? Fucking told yous. Didn't I say that creepy ass bastard did it?
The garden. There's a garden behind our manor. How could I forget? That's where it all happened. Where
That
it
bitch
all
is
went
dead!
wrong.
That
Sherry,
bitch is dead!
it
She's
looks
gone to
like you've
heaven!
almost found what you wanted.
You're back up the hair drop. Right, okay. Oh no, it's go time. She didn't drown. Right. Bestie Booze. We are cracking this case wide fucking open. Let me out this fucking police station. How do I get out?
Oh, you did it, Sherlock. The case is closed and all rewards
I've
belong
got
to the winner.
places to be.
Bravo.
It is merely the triumph of the truth.
Bro.
No compromises? No lies? You're happy
I mean,
with
he
your
was dodgy
decisions?
as fuck and I kind of wanted him to die, so.
It was the best decision I could obtain. The truth must be told in the way it is
Love,
most
how was
acceptable.
that? It was really
making
good.
progress,
Honestly, I had
Sherlock.
so much fucking fun.
I was right to
It was
believe
really warm
By the
for a
way,
lot of
did
it,
you
and
get
I got a
that
little
precious
sunburn on my back.
information about your
But
mother?
literally, it was only the tiniest
Oh,
bit.
not that you must.
So no, it
Yes,
went really,
I did.
really well. I need
Forgive my
shorts for the
intrusion
next
in
event
such a
though. I
personal
was
matter.
fucking
I
roasted.
simply worry I'm failing
But the next
to
one's
be
in
of
like
much help
5
to
and a
you.
bit weeks.
Actually, you were. For some reason, all the archives on the case had disappeared. This was a rare opportunity to obtain the impossible.
I did use
Outrageous. Perhaps someone
sunscreen,
found
and
the
I
truth
reapplied that
unpleasant.
bitch, but I think it's because my
Society
back was
usually
facing it for
rejects
so
those
long.
who speak with too
Back
much
to 50
honesty,
can
doesn't it?
only do so
A
much.
comfortable lie is often preferred to an uncomfortable truth. Still,
That's quixotism at its best. Your mere truth cannot defeat institutions, systems, and power. Etiquette, religion,
lies
come on.
destroy human dignity. How could you make a free decision without any knowledge of the truth?
Are we really free to decide anything in this world?
Not
Sherlock?
really. We're always being swayed in one way. I'm not entirely
I
free.
take your point. There are some limits on us all, some compromises we must make.
But always do the job.
Despite
She's
my
getting real
best efforts,
toasty.
we
Well, I'm
cannot
like really
remain
surprised by the way, because I have barely
entirely
any on my
objective.
face,
I didn't
and
want
like
to
I'm not
sadden you,
burnt or
Sherlock.
anything. I'm a
Only
bit
to make you
rosy,
think
but I'll
beyond
be
your
for the past couple of
boundaries.
days.
You're a
But I'm
walking
not like
contradiction,
burnt on my
Sherlock.
face,
You
which I thought would be
refuse to lie
funny
to
because I
others,
had
but
painted scales on, so I
constantly
thought I was
lie to
gonna get reverse
yourself.
freckles and it'd be cute.
How long until the
I
train
looked like a
comes off the track?
mushroom, and I
cannot
didn't
look
get that.
away, but perhaps I should take a few steps back. You're an accident waiting to happen, dear. Until then, I shall
You're a
bid
bit
you
creepy, babe. It's like you couldn't make moves on me, ma'am, so you're making moves on me. Anton and cheese. I did, yeah. Although I literally sat out in the garden in the shade for ages yesterday, and the top of my leg burned, and I'm just sat here going, bitch, how? Okay. Wait. I want to change. We're changing outfits, people. Keeping that. Don't need any makeup. John, I'm quite... Shall we end as we started with ice cream, John? I feel like we should. Look at this. Okay. Hiya, John. My bees!
I should write a book about
My
the behavior of bees
bees!
someday.
Also, I completed the garden.
A manor all to ourselves.
Remember to get on the back of your neck now? Yeah, I had to remember to get some in my side shave. Oh, look. I got
hope this
this.
child will find his place in the world.
Still
He has
win.
great
That's why I had the magic hat on. Okay. Oh, it's secret time, people.
Sherry, please listen to me. Sherry.
John, I always listen to you.
You don't have to do this. You don't have to go through.
John, why are your
I don't know what
eyes
is beyond
glowing?
this door, but I can feel it. Buzzing, angry like a fly at the window.
I know. I can sense it too.
You locked away this memory for a reason. There is only pain here.
Pain. And truth.
You do not need to suffer either.
I'm not ready to say goodbye
There is
to
so much more
John,
we can
our
do on
imaginary
Cordona.
friend.
So many others we could help. There is no coming back from this.
So this is whether or not you want to do more quests, more side quests, but I'm... Gotta do it.
John, my animum, my brother, there is nothing more important in this moment than this truth. I know you fear for me, but my path was set long ago. I can no more step off it than I can ask the avalanche to roll back.
Crochet John, but ice cream John, of course.
Please be careful, Sherry.
I love you too, John.
I love you.
Quite.
Quite? Don't tell him you love him back.
We'll go together.
Tell him you love him. You get your ass back and you love each other. Okay. Are we ready? Yeah, I can't go back now.
Why didn't I remember we had such a big garden?
Maybe you forgot it for your own good.
Why did you change my outfit? Why have you changed our outfits? That's just fucking rude. Not even a cute outfit? Fuck this game, 0 out of 10. I know, they removed my cute outfit. To be fair, this one's nice. I like this outfit.
Ah, yes. The statue of Merope. My mother was trying to restore it. Pity she never had the opportunity to.
Isn't able to say the words. We know that it's very, very Cookie. We love him, bro. We do, but like, say the words, Shell. Say the words, Shirley. Yo. Yo.
That's from Mother's favorite tea set. What is it doing in here?
What's happening? I'm moving. I'm controlling this.
Come here, Sherry. Hurry.
Potassium bromide.
This must help calm her down.
I don't think it fucking does, babe. John!
What are you thinking about?
John!
Is everything all right?
John! John! John!
What are you thinking about? Is everything all right?
No, it certainly fucking ain't all right, babe. Cheer for you. It is Cheer for Beauty and the Beast. John! Oh no.
Don't go, Mother, wait.
Mama, please.
I remember this artifact from Mother's collection.
What else am I supposed to look at? The date.
Mother's work journal. I liked poring over the detailed pages and reading about my parents'
I've
collection.
been getting this fixed lately. This is before fix was a thing. No! Baby boy! No, I can't bear to see John go. Because this is when we were hiding and we saw Mycroft and what's his face yelling.
Here it is. We'll just borrow it for a while.
Did you hear that? Someone's coming. You call this progress? Charlotte, amateur. I'm not letting you anywhere near my mother again.
Any result is progress, even if it is a worsening of her condition. It informs my...
No. I have made my decision. She must be sent to a legitimate medical facility. I will not let her hurt Sherlock.
What? Master Holmes, you do not understand.
That will be all. I expect you to have left the house by week's end.
Sherry, say something. Can you hear me?
I can hear you.
You're scaring me.
I hear you, bestie.
Sherry, say something. Can you hear me?
Who said I'm weird?
You're scaring me.
Sherlock, I'm here. Come closer.
What's going on? Did Sherlock do it? Did Sherlock do it?
I'm waiting for you.
Hi there. Oh, sorry, I should have done it. Hi, Ludless. I hope you're doing good, sweetheart. Did I do it?
Coming, Mother.
John, I love you.
This was from my mother, wasn't it? I remember how we came to the garden for a breath of fresh air.
Emotional roller coaster, yeah. What?
Take me to my flowers, Sherry. They must already be in bloom.
As you wish, Mum. I bet you missed the fresh air, didn't you?
Terribly. The sun is far brighter than I remember. But I like it.
We can walk each day from now on, if you want.
That would be wonderful.
I don't want to get there too quick in case I miss dialogue. New flowers.
Just look at them. The stars of the earth.
Now I'm really nervous.
Even the sky must be jealous of their beauty.
I was so convinced it was the Doctor, and now I don't know. Because been saying that it won't allow her to hurt Sherlock. So did she attack Sherlock? Did John defend Sherlock? Or is that
Mother, would you like
a
to go around the
personality
that would be perfect.
that Sherlock has
I always
made
wanted such a nice pond in London. It looks so peaceful.
to kind of deal with what
Right off
happens?
you,
Like he
like-
pretends that John protected him. Not my fault, is it?
We should put some fish in it. Don't you
There's a
think?
real small gap
How
there,
about some
Shell.
That's a nice idea.
Shell, there's a real small gap there, babe. Please be careful. Please be careful.
Let's visit your father's tree. It grows so fast.
Okay.
Just like you.
We could even build a tree house.
I'm getting so nervous.
Yes, Sherry.
Oh no, what the fuck is that bird just kind of like glooping? Okay. Is it that one in bloom that John was leaning on?
Speaking of your father, could you call him out, please?
Mom. He's... I'm sorry. He passed away. He's gone.
No, he's not.
I'm telling the truth. Did you forget again?
No! Don't you dare say such things! You are a liar like all the others!
Mother!
Don't call me that! You aren't fooling me!
No!
What the fuck?
Hurts.
My son would never lie!
Woman!
Mom, stop! Who are you?
Mycroft, you get your ass out here!
Please!
Mycroft!
stop. It's
Mycroft, you
me,
get your ass out here now!
You are not my Sherry! Get me my stuff back or I'll throw you!
She's trying to drown him! Case closed, I've been dead this whole time. I was John's imaginary friend. Something happened. Shell, babe. We good? First of all, where's John? John, get here now. No, I don't want to do this now. I want to see John. He brought tea. That doesn't sound fucking right at all, babe. She didn't drown. Blamed him for the mother's death. Mother tried to drown me in the pond. Hi, Angie. Definitely okay. Yeah, cast signs for withdrawal. No wonder Shell is messed up. Mother died from an allergic reaction after we gave her sedatives without morning tea. Tried to save her, yet Michael deliberately blamed him. No! We did it? No, hang on. Fuck off. But that doesn't explain why she had that. That doesn't explain that. Attempted tracheotomy. Oh. Thought they were trying to clear her airways. Oh, shit. Because this gives me nothing. The only answer is that. Kill my mother without knowing it. The idea to give her sedatives came from John. It means I cannot trust my own mind. But you're a kid. You see something that is given to someone to help them. And you assume that's what they need. Responsible. It was my idea to give her medication, which caused the allergic reaction that killed her. It's my guilt. Mycroft hid the truth to protect me. I did it? Are you kidding me? But I don't want to say John did it because he's gonna go. So I want to just accept my part in it. You can't blame a figment of your own imagination because that in turn is still you. Pleasure day before yesterday, so I'm recovering well. Just want to pop my file lay right down. Oh, sweetheart, thanks so much. I appreciate it. I'm glad it went well. Thank you for letting us know. Yes, go and lay down, please. Go lay down and rest. Even if it was John, because John is Shell's imaginary friend, it's still Sherlock who's responsible. Oh, I don't like it. Yeah, there's no point in blaming John when it was... Isn't this fun? I know. Right. Even though John did tell us to get the sedatives. Fuck! I have to do it. Either way. But no, John's been our imaginary friend. John is our imaginary friend. Has been... I think we found out... chapter 2 because he was sat on top of a load of cabinets. I'd surmised, I think, at that point that he was our imaginary friend, and then later on it was confirmed that he's been our imaginary friend since we were a kid. He has been wavering in and out of reality the closer we've been getting to the truth. I like your new haircut. Thank you, I appreciate. Okay, I have to do it.
Sherlock. Sherlock.
John!
Can you hear me? Come on, wake up.
Get off me.
Sherlock! Babe!
You knew, and more than that, you hid it from me.
You couldn't bear the truth, Sherlock, so I shouldered it for you. I took your pain, your horror.
I killed my own mother, John. It is unforgivable.
Get off me, proceeds to hug.
An accident, Sherlock. She was mad, abusive. You were
You just want to help, you were a kid.
How could she? You were a lie, John. A fiction. A crutch.
No, I was
be mean to him. Mycroft, you back up away from this.
Sherlock?
What?
Are
What?
you okay?
I don't know.
I told you not to come, Sherlock. Where is he?
Who?
Your friend, John.
He's beside you.
No, he's not.
Was all this worth it? Is he worth it? Why is he here?
I think, in his own way, he was trying to protect me.
Both of them
Truth
were.
I couldn't bear, but now I must face it.
John! John, you get your ass back here, mate.
There is only one thing to be done.
No.
What are you talking about?
To expect adherence to the principles of truth and justice, but to fail to hold oneself likewise accountable, it would be hypocrisy.
No, turn
My
himself
mother
in.
died by my hand. I must turn
You were a
myself into the
kid,
authorities and
babe.
face the consequences
It wasn't
of my
intentional.
actions.
The consequences of your actions. You were a child.
See, Mycroft can be
She
a good
did this
brother,
to you,
even though I
not
intentionally
you
piss
unto
him off.
her. You are throwing your life away in an act of moralistic vanity. Think of all you could accomplish for our nation.
This is where we differ, Mycroft. To you, the
Is this why I
ends
ended up turning to
justify the
drug?
means. To me, the means have decided the end. The truth is the truth.
Fine, Sherlock. Walk yourself into the police station and pray those men you oft embarrassed hold no grudges. If you're lucky, they'll simply exile you. If not, I'll see you in 20 years.
Are you going to berate me too? Try and talk me out of it?
John.
As I told my brother, if I cannot demonstrate the character I chastise others for lacking.
Sherry, I think this is something you will have to do yourself.
Myself? How do you mean?
All I ever did, all I ever wanted, was to protect you from what happened. And now you tell me I was wrong to try, that it was ego or hypocrisy to show a young boy kindness. But it was just empathy, creativity, and
You're going through a
love
rough
for
time,
one's
long
self.
off out, telling your
So
mother.
Please,
Yeah.
please, Sherlock, don't do it.
Why? Why can none of you
'Cause
see
it wasn't
the truth
murder.
is the truth? A murder is a murder.
It was an allergic reaction.
Tell me, John, why?
Because you're breaking my heart. I know. You've decided. I know. I just wish you hadn't.
No.
I'm sorry, John. All these years we spent together, all the
No.
time I took for granted. You'll always be a part
Don't
of
you
me.
dare say this.
No,
John!
Sherry. That's the point. I don't think I will.
No. Oh no. No. Oh my god. Why? Why? How dare you, Frogwares? I feel personally attacked. Vogel, you fuck off, mate.
Closure,
I'm
I
not in the
suppose.
mood.
And to help a friend. You and
I'm
I
not in
are
the mood for your bullshit, man.
In a race between the thawing of the ice caps and our friendship, I would buy a boat.
Ha! Is that right?
I can see it now. I know what you did.
What did I do?
You needled me. From the moment we met, you were searching for weakness. You pushed me to pursue the truth about my mother. You questioned everything I did, everything I believed, to break me. To blur truth and fiction, reality, morality. A saboteur in silk. Was it vengeance, Werner? Or do you prefer Klaus?
Excuse me?
You are Klaus Richter?
Yeah.
Otto's younger brother. Do you hold me responsible for his end?
Pah! There was no love lost between me and my brother. I am sure you can relate. Otto was merely the gravity that pulled me into your orbit. Or you into mine. Once I
Yeah, I'm
met
not surprised at that though. That does not shock me.
Why? What reason do you
You're a
have
cock.
for all this?
to help you.
You're lying.
Help how?
To show you that you were wrong.
You
More
wank.
lies. I know you now, Werner. Try again.
To see what had happened. Or is that yet another untruth? Does it matter? Take your pick. Who cares? You're my
No worries,
masterpiece. I turned Sisyphus into Ozymandias. You could not see the futility of your quest until I helped you to let go of the rock. And
Mate,
now,
punch him.
nothing beside remains.
Punch him.
Remain. Despite you and
Yes,
to spite
bestie. Let that
It is a
spite
matter
fucking
of will
fuel
and
you.
power now. Will you overcome this, or shall you decay? Oh, on that note, I brought you something.
Is it your head on a spike?
nothing more from you.
When one wants for nothing, Sherlock, the best thing to get them is something personal. So, here you are. Now, please excuse me, but the gallery calls. I'm already conceiving my next project.
Not him. Is that L from Death Note?
You really are beautiful.
Bit weird, man.
I was prepared to take responsibility for my actions, but again my brother conspired against me. A little diplomatic pressure and the trial was dismissed. Instead, I was exiled from Cordona. Freedom never tasted so bitter. Another perversion of justice at Mycroft's hand. With no means, no home, and no purpose, I returned to London. I enrolled at Cambridge University, but few lectures held my interest.
Yeah, like, if you think he's hot, you think
I
he's hot, but
prefer to
chill the
spend
fuck
time
out.
alone at the hospital laboratory, pursuing truths in chemical form. No one there questions my choices. I have begun to attract a desperate clientele, men that skulk after me, pleading for answers to their simple mysteries. At first, the distraction was unwelcome. Now, I find myself craving it, lest my mind drift back to the island, to Mother, to John.
John!
What was her life worth? How many adulterers and petty thieves will it take to make it right?
That's why I made it his life's mission. To try and get some kind of redemption. Bestie. Bestie, are you okay?
I found it! I found it! I found it!
And what is that?
How far, bruises may be produced after death? How are you? You have been in Afghanistan, I perceive.
How on earth did
This
you know
is
that?
our John,
Never
John
mind.
Watson.
The question now is about bruising.
Oh, baby!
No doubt you see the significance of this discovery of mine.
Why?
It is interesting, no doubt, but
Oh my god.
practically...
Why, it is the most practical medico-legal discovery for years. Had we these data sooner, hundreds of men would have paid the penalty for their crimes. Cases oft hinge upon how a man died. Now, we can know which wounds he suffered alive, which occurred post-mortem, and what instrument was responsible. And ergo, one will soon be able to calculate with utmost precision when and where death occurred, sparing the innocent and damning the guilty.
Then you are to be congratulated.
Indeed. But, you came here on business.
Correct again. I am looking for someone with whom to take diggings, and heard you were complaining that you could get no one to go halves with you.
I have my eye on a suite in Baker Street, which would suit us down to the ground. You don't mind the smell of strong tobacco, I hope?
I smoke ships myself.
That's good enough. I get in the dumps at times, and don't open my mouth for days on end. Just let me alone, and I'll soon be right. What have you to confess now? It's best for two fellows to know what bruises each other carries before they begin to live together. My last companion and I...
Well, I object to rows because my nerves are shaken, and I get up at all sorts of ungodly hours, and I am extremely lazy. I have another set of vices when I'm well, but those are the
I think
principal
Sherlock's
ones at
in love a little
Do you
bit.
include violin playing in your category for rouse?
It depends on the player. A well-played violin is a treat for the gods. A badly played one.
Oh, no, that's all right. I think we may consider the thing as settled. Oh, forgive my manners. My attention wavers. Sherlock Holmes.
Dr. John Watson.
John.
He looks like him too. Ha! His forever immortalized as they were roommates. I think Sherlock is also in love. Oh, it was so good. How dare you make me feel such emotions? Paint a Field shows a true demon that lies deep in Sherlock's soul, a broken, destroyed kid who's forever trying to find a way to restore himself. Yeah. Oh, it was so good. But, like, also my heart. That was so well made, so well done. And I also even know why, like, how he met John as well, which I like that they did that. A little bit of, like, I don't know, not bittersweetness to it, but yeah. Progress Team at it again, absolute masterpiece. I don't think I've ever had an issue with any of their games, they're just fantastic. First one that's made me cry though. I was not quite ready for that. Emotional roller coaster for the last half an hour. I'm not skipping it, I'm leaving it going. On Awakened, it was a bit more cut and dry, I think. It was less of a roller coaster on Awakened, it was just more of like a storyline Sherlock game. This is the only one that's made me like emotional. They've all been really good in their own ways. I think the only other like severe emotion I've had was when you play as Toby in one of the earlier ones and I lost my shit. He's just trotting around as a dog. That was so fucking good. That was so fucking good, Jesus. I didn't play like the last chapter because I was, you know, when you don't want it to end and you were putting it off because you don't want it to end, you don't want it to stop. So I just put it off. And I knew I'd have to do it sooner or later. Bit weird to have such a strong emotional connection with someone you've technically never met, yeah? Well, like, I think because they like go through a lot, especially. Like, John was Sherlock's imaginary friend. But they grew up together and he has those memories of them to being best friends. But when it comes to like games, you know they've done it really well when you are so like invested in the characters and in the story. But yeah, we've had like our fuck about moments where I was like, ah, he's a fucking creeper, let's get him done for the murder, because it was probably definitely him anyway. Like, oh, he deserved to die, you're off the hook, babe, run for it, you know, that kind of stuff. But it's weird because the more you play it, the more you get into the sense of justice that's there, the more you get more committed to what you're doing and how you're feeling, the more you play, the more you really want to make sure you're getting it right, and you really want to make sure that you are doing the right thing and making the right choices. And yeah, you just want to make sure you're doing right, and you really sink into the characters. You know, fucking adore the characters as they are. Like, I loved John. I thought John was so funny, but also really, like, good. So not just comic relief in some situations that could have been really tense, just the kind of, like, caring that... Will Coburn, why? Yeah, like, the man that he cared and looked after Sherlock. It showed. And even as an imaginary friend, he wanted to protect him and stuff. It was, yeah. It was really good. Holy shit. I don't know what to do with my life now, though, because I think other than a couple of the older Sherlock games, I've played them all. We've done, like, Devil's Daughter, we've done Crime and Punishment, we've done Jack the Ripper, we've done Awakened. I think I only have Nemesis, and maybe one more that I haven't played. But honestly, all these people deserve so much fucking respect and love for the fucking everything that they put into this. Let's have a look. Crimes and Punishment I've played. Nemesis I haven't played. Awakened I have. Mystery of the Persian Carpet I haven't. That's an old bitch though. I don't know if that's a point and click. Secret of the Silver Earring I haven't. So there's 3 that I haven't played. However, I don't know. Oh, special thanks to all the families for patience and support. Yeah, because you got the mask and stuff. Little elephant. I saw all the tidbits to all the chapters that you do. From the dueling match. And stuff like that. That was so fucking good though. Holy crap. Holy crap. What else can you say? Other than holy crap. What was it? Cthulhu? Cthulhu one was Awakened. Watched both Enola Holmes movies, thought they were decent. I've still not seen them, but I love Henry Cavill, so I'll probably see them. Yeah, the Cthulhu Sherlock Holmes was Awakened. There is also Sinking City and Call of Cthulhu, which are Cthulhu games, which we've played in the past, and they're really good. I think I prefer Call of Cthulhu over Sinking City. But overall I thought they were incredible. Pretty later on and feeling it. What? Watching Enola Holmes? Oh, I will definitely be in bed recovering from this. I've been low spoons, and the fact that I've just cried, my brain's like, no, we nap now. Thank you, wonderful nerds, so much for being here. I appreciate the heckies. Out of all of you, we finished Sherlock, we've had a cry. And now I need to work out what I'm going to do with the rest of my life. Take care, stay awesome, and I'll see you, wonderful beings, soon. Bye!